Hi boys and girls, this is Nick J. Bat, and this is a video response in response to some comments I've been getting regarding I've been uploading some 4K video, which is like a couple of increments above 1080p, and on the Samsung Galaxy Note 3. Now, people are saying that they can't see the difference. Okay, there's two reasons why you can't see the difference between the 4K and the 1080p on YouTube that I think. Just as a precursor though, the first thing is this is not a 4K video. I just want to explain secondly the reason why you can't see the difference. But just for the newbies out there, just in case you're not doing this, there's a little cog next to, on the edge of the player, where you click to expand the picture to make it go full frame. There's a little white cog, like a little star-shaped wheel. If you click on that, because this might be what some people aren't doing to view properly, and that will give you the settings for viewing in standard definition and the different HD definitions. And if you're watching on a tablet, they may be there already if you look hard, or you may have to click in the top right hand corner and there'll be three vertical little dots. If you click on those, then the cog will appear in the middle of the screen, and then that will give you the HD options as well and the standard options. So I just wanted to get that out of the way just in case. So here's my second reason why I think you can't see the difference between 1080p and Ultra HD on YouTube. Back to the question of people saying they can't see the difference. Well, to be honest, YouTube are known throughout the sort of video uploading community that they will actually, because they use they convert your files when you upload them to YouTube into an MPEG-4 format, which ultimately means that the quality, it's a smaller file, so their servers don't overload. So when you upload something, typically it's not as good quality as when it was on your desktop. So YouTube are known for that anyway. And I've got to tell you that over the years I've been using YouTube, I can't actually tell the difference between 1080p and 720p. So I think this is a problem with YouTube. I don't see any difference whatsoever between those two. So you're kind of thinking, so okay, what's the point of uploading 4K video, which I believe is 2150p, which is a couple of increments above 1080p, up to YouTube? Or what is the point of shooting higher than 1080p if most devices are only playing back at 1080p? My laptop, the screen quality is only 1080p, and I think the majority of laptops and desktops are. TVs are the same, because 4K is in its infancy, and I don't think that any tellies at the moment, as far as I've seen, have got the ability to play it back at full quality. So you're kind of thinking, well, what's the point? Well, the thing is that you may not see the difference between 1080p and Ultra HD 4K on YouTube, but because this is only a pinhole camera, the quality is not going to be as good as, say, your HD camcorder, because it's only got a small hole and it's a plastic lens, and there's not very much light getting in and all the rest of it, so it's not going to be as good. However, the 4K, even if it's played back at 1080p, is still better quality. So until TVs catch up, and until YouTube really do something to play it back at proper Ultra HD, having one of these is just the equivalent of having a more fuller visual experience, as opposed to just run-of-the-mill 1080p. Because when I look at this, even on YouTube, this little camera, there's no degradation in the dark areas or in the mid-tones. There's nothing at all. Just after it's uploaded it is, because it's still kind of, they're still converting it. But so you've got to look at shooting 4K at the moment is just having an image that looks like 1080p really should look, because at the end of the day, that's another argument. Domestic consumer 1080p is kind of dumbed down as well, because when phone cameras first came out, or little flip cameras, which I'm filming this on, first came out, the idea was you could shoot and then just upload them over your sort of, you know, not over the Wi-Fi, but over your normal sort of, the sort of data allowance that you get with the phone, just over the normal phone's airwaves. But the reality is that you wouldn't really be able to do it, or it would take that long because the files would be so big. You know, it would take ages. So they actually dumb down the bit rate in a lot of these small cameras and devices previous to this, so you can upload it quickly, because otherwise you wouldn't use it. Because at the end of the day, 1080p, 720p is just a diameter, it's just a shape. They can say it's 1080p, and it is, but where the quality comes into effect is the bit rate, is how much bit rate. The higher the bit rate, the higher the quality. The bigger the file, the longer it's going to take to upload, the less chance people are going to buy it, because it just takes too long. So a lot of small devices that shoot normal 1080p consumer based are dumbed down. The quality is dumbed down, so it's more manageable. But this so 1080p isn't really how it should be in terms of what it looks like. It should be a lot better in domestic equipment. But this, you know, this is kind of playing it back at 1080p is the equivalent of what 1080p should look like. So I hope that makes sense. A little bit of history there, and you know, a bit of controversy over 1080p as well. So if you're wondering why you should buy this when all your devices play back at 1080p, because until video's equipment catches up, this plays back at what 1080p should look like. Okay, it's been Nick J. Bat. I shall see you on another video.